Yeah, so my enthusiasm is starting to climb a little bit for Cinco de Mayo. Yeah, that whole weekend, because Canelo is fighting Jaime Munguia, and you know, of course, everyone wants to see Canelo versus David Benavidez. I'm one of them. Canelo even said he wasn't gonna fight any Mexicans, trying to like hide from David Benavidez, and then he says, if you want me to fight David Benavidez in my best Canelo voice, then you have to pay me $200 million, $150 million to $200 million to fight David.
He's nothing to offer me money, you know. I'm the one. So, but if one promoter who I work to, they come and say, I offer to you 150 to 200 million, I fight tomorrow. That's the only reason I fight with him, because the only thing he brings to the table is 25 more pounds.
What? Why? Like, you pretty much so saying that I'm scared of him. You're pretty much so saying that I'm a duck. You quacking from this point on. Like, you willing to take under 40 million for anybody else, but for that guy you need 200 million. But then out the other side of your mouth, he ain't really done nothing. So if he ain't done nothing, why you deserve 200 million to fight him? Right. Scared in a son bitch. You see what I'm saying? You quacking. But I will say this. I'm looking forward to this Jaime Munguia fight. Two Mexicans. They like to throw. Don't like to really go backwards. They like to kind of throw. Now, Canelo will start boxing a little bit and stuff like that, and try to figure out if you feel like you got a good punch, like how he did Triple G. The first fight. Second fight, it was all Mexican style. Because, you know, Triple G was like, you said you wanted to do a Mexican slug fest and you was running all the time. Second fight, Canelo got busy. Like, that's the fight I give Canelo probably the most credit for in Canelo's career, to be honest with you. Yeah, because I think most of everyone else was past their prime, or he gave them a little stipulation, like they couldn't rehydrate to something. Like, how you gonna go to another champion in another weight class and tell him that he can't rehydrate? You know, like all that kind of stuff. I hate that kind of stuff. Why even go up there if you gonna tell the man he can't beat him? Did you really beat him if you making him not beat him? Whole nother subject. But Jaime Munguia, he Mexican, son. He coming straight in. He throwing big bombs too. He trying to get you out of there. You know how I know? Because they put John Ryder in there to see if Jaime Munguia could pass the test. Because you know Canelo fought John Ryder, you know what I'm saying? Gave him a nice little boxing lesson. Beat him up, but didn't knock him out. Then they put John Ryder in front of Jaime Munguia. What happened? I mean, he hit that man like clean on the head. Wham! And you know how like with a body blow it's like a slight delay and then you go down? He hit John Ryder in the head. Wham! Clean right hand. And it was like boom, slight pause to where Munguia was trying to throw another punch. And then that man just went back like, ooh. I was like, ooh, concussion protocol, baby. Put him in the tent. Put him in the tent now. He got back up. They trying to fight some more. Blah, 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 blah. Now, the ref asked him was he okay. I don't even think he responded. He didn't even walk forward or nothing like that. It seemed like the ref wanted to see a spectacular knockout. And was like, well, if you don't say you're not okay, well, I'm going to assume you're okay. Even though you walking backwards and you ain't even giving me your gloves. But get on back out there so I can see the spectacular knockout. And sure enough, came back out trying to fight some more, and Jaime hit him in the body, like, and they kind of like shifted him over. Like, most times people get hit in the body, it's like, and it's like they got hit in their crumple zones, like, and they kind of crumple over like that, and then take a knee. But this dude got hit and got decleated over to the other side, like, and then fell. Like he and his whole body like shift feet into like feet like everything off the ground. Like, see my feet, these my everything like moved and hit him in the body. And I'm like, okay, Jaime Munguia bringing something. He bringing something extra to the party. He got a little size on him, so he'll be larger than Canelo. Well, he moving up in weight to fight Canelo, but as far as height and youth, growing boy, eating meat and potatoes, Jaime could just be bigger on fight night. As far as physically, but as far as being accustomed to taking a punch from a 168 pounder, maybe not so much. So we got big in that sense too. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many times you taking a big punch from a big puncher in 168? Now, Canelo is a small 168, so you got that dynamic of it too. But he punched like a big 168. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he punched like he could be a 175. Now he tried. Okay, he punched like he could be at a catch weight at like 173. Something like that. See what I'm saying? But it doesn't matter. What I'm saying is he fighting somebody who is coming from 160. Now, it's gonna be fireworks, baby. Cinco de Mayo weekend, boy, it's gonna be fireworks. I can't wait. I ain't gonna lie. My enthusiasm going up higher and higher. I just watched a few more fights from Jaime Munguia. And you know, I think John Ryder might have been a tougher competition, but he got John Ryder out of there. You see what I'm saying? So I'm getting a little excited. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Let me get my stuff together. Let me get my tequila ready. You know what I'm saying? Viva la Mexico! You know what I'm saying? We gotta get it in. We're gonna hit them. The bands coming in when they being introduced. The trumpet's gonna be flowing. The mariachi bands and all that kind. You know what I'm talking about? You gonna see the big hats. Now I'm wondering about the crowd. Is the crowd gonna be Canelo? Canelo. The crowd been like that for the last 10, 15 years with Canelo. I went to the Canelo Floyd Mayweather fight, and there was way more fans there for Canelo than Mayweather in Vegas. Now, of course, everybody want to see Mayweather lose and all that kind of stuff, but I mean, it was nothing but rowdy crunk, good rowdy crunk, not like trying to fight everybody rowdy crunk. I'm talking about a good rowdy crunk, like fight fans want to see a good fight. They there to support their boy, and it was all Canelo, Canelo. Like they even had the babies with them. The babies had little baby beards, you know what I'm saying, with like the Mexican flag on it that said Canelo on it. And Canelo. And then the little baby can't even talk. The little baby just look at their mama while they holding them and be like, then the baby trying to look back at you like, so you know what the baby thinking. The baby like, I don't even know what she's talking about, but she passionate about it, so I'm gonna say it too, boy. And looking at you in the eyes, that little baby look, then a little drip come out of the lip. Ugh. Hit the little baby beard that say Mexican Canelo and all that kind of stuff. I mean, the fans were out. You got on the elevators and just assuming by the fact that, you know, I got this kind of melanin, I got this kind of hair. They just assume you're a Floyd Mayweather fan. You know what I'm saying? So you get on the elevator and it's like 3 or 4 Mexicans and you just assume because they're Mexican and because they got on like Mexican paraphernalia with Canelo on everything. Their hand towels, headbands, shirts. You assume they're Canelo fans. You get on, it starts building. Canelo. So it's soft like that. They trying to see where you are. Are you gonna be a rowdy black guy that's gonna try to fight just cause I'm saying Canelo, or you're a fight fan, a boxing fight fan, and you enjoy the trash talk from your favorite fighter? You see what I'm saying? That's kind of right I like. So from the outside looking in, it's like, oh man, like I'm about to get jumped. But I knew they were good fight fans. You see what I'm saying? And I doubt they'd jump me with a baby on and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's not really time to jump somebody when you baby on. But you know what I'm saying? It could appear like that. But then all of a sudden it's like, you holler out, money team, and you look at them a certain way. They're like, oh yeah, CANELO. Oh, we gonna see you tomorrow, my friend, and blah, blah, blah. And it was just a good time. You see what I'm saying? Like, it was, while I'm there at the fight, I even sat down with a few of them. I knew they were Canelo fans, and I just went over there and I was like, money team, can I sit here with y'all? And they was like, yeah, pull over a chair. CANELO bought me a beer and everything, and I bought a round back for them. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what makes the fights good and exciting, when you got two strong fan bases rooting for their favorite fighters. And there's not no violence involved with the fans and all. The only violence is in the ring, in the boxing ring with the fighters. You know what I'm saying? So that they made for a great crowd. Great crowd. And I'm thinking this is gonna be a great crowd too. Now still Mexico, so it's not like that Mexico versus America type thing, but it's still gonna be, oh my gosh, the energy is gonna be wow. One, it's Cinco de Mayo weekend. 2, it's CANELO. 3, it's Jaime Munguia with Golden Boy. Don't forget, at the first press conference, it seemed like most of the cheers went to Munguia. So instead of CANELO, it seemed like it turned into Munguia. You know how they're looking around trying to get everybody in? Munguia. You know what I'm saying? Then it started growing, and Jaime was like grinning, like, what the is going on right here? Y'all like me? I'm the people's champ now. Cause Canelo won't fight Benavidez. So I'm the new people's champ. You know what I'm saying? That's the look that Jaime Munguia had in his face when he was doing it. You know what I'm saying? When he was receiving that glory of hearing his name chanted out. And against Canelo. Like, what? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I think it's gonna be a battle of Guadalajara and Tijuana. You know what I'm saying? I'm with it. I wanna see it, baby. I'm getting more crunk talking about it. I'm hyping myself up. And I can't control it, baby. So it's your boy ALLMIT. Shout out Juice Guard. We are Fight Party KO. And I am signing. I ain't signing out yet. Who you think gonna win? What round? Why? Huh? You a Canelo fan? You a Jaime Munguia fan? I ain't gonna lie, I'm both of their fans. I like Canelo and Jaime, but I want to see Jaime win because Canelo won't fight David Benavidez. So if you ain't gonna keep fighting the best, then just go ahead and tie. Cause then it makes you just pretty much so, you know, you're kind of like a butterbean. You know what I'm saying? You're just kind of exhibition fighter almost, because you ain't fighting no real competition. Who we want is, I think Jaime's some real competition. But it ain't what we wanted. You see what I'm saying? Jaime would be, you know, better than like the John Riders of the world and, you know, all them other guys that he was wiping out over there with the zone and some of the Europeans and like Callum Smith. Like, we didn't want to see all that. You know what I'm saying? Callum Smith was worthy. I mean, okay, I give him credit, but we still want to see David Benavidez, baby. Okay? That's what I'm trying to say. But instead, you pick Jaime. You decide to take less money to fight Jaime Munguia instead of more money fighting David Benavidez. So I want to see Jaime Munguia whoop your ass, boy. But I'm still a fan of Canelo. I mean, don't get it wrong. It's just the fact that, you know, it makes for a great storyline. Hollywood need their money too, folks. So that's what it is. Shout out Juice God. I am Almighty with Almighty Athletics, and we are Fight Party KO, and I am signing out. Yeah, I'm still in these baggy short sleeves. But these stones still stoning on you. Don't act like you don't see them.